part?
Yeah, sure. So there are quite a few things. So first, maybe touching on your question, what makes Tron interesting for our project or very relevant? So there's a very popular.
Sun Wukong, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can everyone else hear me?
Yeah,
Yep,
for
I can
sure.
hear you.
Okay. I'll keep on talking. I think Ben, maybe you cannot
Should
hear
I
me.
repeat the question or you haven't heard it?
No, Ben,
I
I believe it's just you that can't hear him.
should I maybe leave the stage and come back on?
So
I
you've heard
think
my
it.
question, right?
Yeah.
I think it might be an issue on Ben's side, not your side, Sun Wukong.
Okay.
Ben,
Okay.
would you be able to leave the space and come back? I believe you're having a bit of a trouble hearing Sun Wukong and maybe some other speakers in the space.
All right. Can you hear me now, Ben, as regular speaker? Okay. So, Pav, what you want me to do? Like, continue, or shall we wait for it?
Yeah, for sure. I think it will be great to introduce yourself. Because it's really
Okay,
very
cool.
interesting.
So, first of all, about what makes Tron very fitted for the project Sun Wukong, next to the fact that there's 60 billion stables on it, which was already mentioned, it's basically also a very popular place for gamers, right? And gaming coins. And Sun Wukong is also the hero of the currently hottest trending game in the world called Black Myth Wukong. So that's kind of fitted, and it's a Chinese chain. So maybe getting a little bit into the character of Sun Wukong. Maybe the Americans or Europeans might not know the character that well, but Sun Wukong is basically the most popular, strongest superhero in Asia and a hero to hundreds of millions of kids in Vietnam and China, like basically all over Europe. He's like Superman to them, but there are much fewer superheroes in Asia than there are in America and Europe. So that's kind of unique. And at the same time, he's an old cultural figure in China. So basically, every kid loves Sun Wukong in Asia, and that's also why, Justin Sun made Sun Wukong his PFP, which was pretty cool for the project. It gave it quite some upside momentum, and he actually used the PFP that we created in the Telegram chat. So that was kind of cool, and it pumped the coin to 40 million. But then it went down again to 5 million, like meme coins always do. And then Elon Musk tweeted about the game also with a PFP from our Telegram. And then we're like back up at 10 million now. Went back up to 20 million. But the important point is about the character. It's a highly unique character to make a meme, to be honest. It's not the typical cat or dog. It's known from comics and movies and games, not only in Asia, but also all around the world because there are many anime fans that know him. Because Son Goku, if you know him, is based on Sun Wukong. Yeah, there's this new game out. It sold 10 million copies in 4 days, so that should add to the popularity. There's a new blockbuster coming out in China about Sun Wukong that everyone there is really excited about. And that's basically massive potential in our eyes to become the biggest meme coins, maybe someday of all, but possibly on Tron. And that's something that I find really important and delighting. It has the potential to unite the East and West because, like I said, a superhero to hundreds of millions of Chinese and Asian folks, but at the same time, the superhero of this global trending game. So our credo is divided by nations, united by Sun Wukong. So I think in general, it's great for Tron because it's a Chinese chain. It can reach out to the West, and also for blockchain in general because it's a hero to so many people. Yeah.
Well, that's quite a story. I've known about it from you guys before, but I'm very happy the other listeners get to know the story behind Sun Wukong. So last but not least, we've got Pavel, the CRO at CLS Global.
Could
For
you hear me,
those who
Pav?
might not know CLS Global, pardon?
Yeah, for
Okay,
sure.
cool.
But for just a quick recap for Sun Wukong, I think that guys also get some traction after the game, which was launched on all of the platforms, which is the Black Myth of Wukong. So yeah, I think that's also like awesome stuff. But yeah, let me like do some quick rundown of what we're into the Tron space. Well, I think it's not a secret, but like we historically used Tron before, and it was one of the main providers of utility for us in the early stages of our company. I mean, I think all used Tron or TRX to send USDT to each other. So that's why, yeah, we're up in the Tron space for like 6 years or even more, right? Then, if we are speaking about the hype of the network and the ecosystem, when we saw the rise of Solana and the creation of its launchpad and hype around it, we understood what can potentially happen on Tron because it's already had even stronger foundation behind it. So our bet, um, we can say, come very good. And if we're speaking about our future plans, I don't want to speak too much because it's better to show our results in action rather than just talk about our plans, goals, what we're going to do. But yeah, we'll improve our algorithms, strengthen our team with more HFT traders, etc., etc. But the core thing, which I want to say right now, is that Tron is red, and there was a narrative that Bitcoin or other stuff is going to the moon, right? But again, Tron is red, so we're heading to the Mars, guys. And I want to say, let's go for every Tron meme coin and everything what's happened on this chain. So thanks for joining us. Hope you will like this podcast. And we're just getting started.
Amazing. You can hear me now, guys, or no?
100%. 100%.
Yeah, I just think
All
that
right.
Sun
So
Wukong
brilliant.
might not be able to hear you, Ben. I'm not sure though. Sun Wukong, do you want to confirm?
Okay. I think is it
No, I
Ruben
still see
or
connecting with Ben.
Yeah, so I think Sun Wukong,
so
you might have
only
to
you
leave and
can
come
hear me.
back.
Okay, we'll do that.
Pav, you can hear me, right, Pavel?
Yeah, 100%. Hear you well.
Okay, well, that's perfect then. So, all right, guys. So this is a stellar lineup representing some of the most exciting projects on Tron Mimsphere, and I think we're in for an incredible discussion.